The Maestro is going to teach you about how to position as a holy paladin of light. And for this, I'll be using my unbelievably unstoppable art skills. Da Vinci has given me the award of the best artiste of the year for painting a stick figure with the largest tits ever known to man. Hammurabi himself once actually rubbed oil on a girl's tits while watching me paint. And even King Tut himself fucked a sexy bitch while the Maestro was fucking his painting. Alright, so let me teach you how to do big damage. To position as an H-Pal. So, yellow is going to be me. Yellow is me. You can't see that, can you? Fucking bitch. Yellow is me. Okay, so, if I'm yellow, and I'm fighting Rogue Mage, because the Paladin of Light, the red Rogue Mage of Death. The Rogue is here. Let's say the Rogue is here. That's the Rogue. And the Mage is here. If the Rogue is here, the Mage is here, and I'm here. Say there's a pillar here. So I'm on the pillar, healing my Rogue out in the middle of the map. My Rogue's pink. Complete garbage, backpedaling retard. Okay, so they're both attacking him. If I'm here, and they're out here, that means they're going to smoky B my Rogue. Because they're not in position to be able to blink sheet me or CC me at all. The Rogue's too far to shadow step to me because I'm behind the pillar healing my Rogue with instant cast spells or positioning where I can get off Holy Lights. And the Mage can't blink DB me to sheet me. So in this positioning, they're going to try to smoky B my Rogue. So then let's say if the Mage here, which is the orange, starts moving towards me. And instead the Mage is right here. That means the Mage is going to want to blink DB me. So if this is the pillar in front of me, I'm going to want to move to this side of the pillar. So I'm going to want to tell my Rogue, which is the pink, to move to this side, move a little bit to this side, so I can reposition over here so that I can heal him. Or I can pre-sack my Rogue, or I can pre-bot my Rogue on kidney shot or something. Now, if the Priest is pushing in at the same time, and let's say the Priest is Green Goblin scum, so the Priest is on this side, and the Mage is on this side, this is a really bad situation. Because if the Priest is coming at me for a fear, and the Mage is running at me for a sheep, the best thing I can do is either sack, if I have sack, or I have to tell my Rogue to start repositioning. And, or if the Mage on my team the Mage has to CS sheep so I can reposition. And where I would want to reposition is I would want to run through the Mage, probably. It depends. Let's say my Mage has CS. So it would be best for me to run towards the Mage and back and reposition on the complete opposite side and start positioning on this side of the map instead of this side. Or just, depending on the positioning, you could rotate to the other pillar and this pillar over here. So that I'd be far away from the Priest. But that means the Rogue on my team also would have to reposition over here so that I can heal him at the same time. But during that, sometimes the other team gets confused and would die during that time because we could do a really good setup. So now I'm going to show you how to position. Don't you ever fucking say anything about my stick figures. Shit, yo, you fucking little yo-yo eating cuck. Now I'm going to show you an actual game of Rogue Mage and how you actually play. So, let me turn the sound down. So, here's an actual game of Rogue Mage. I'm playing Rogue Mage Pally into Rogue Mage Priest. And of course I have no gear. Let's skip forward a little bit. And we're going to be going on their Rogue, and they're probably going to they're going to be swapping from me to my Rogue, probably, as Rogue Mage. But it's Sass Rogue, so they'll probably just be going my Rogue. But they could open me still. So right now, as you can see, we sheep their Mage to open on the Priest, which is it's pretty bad because their Rogue can just open and peel both the Mage and the Rogue, and we get pretty much no cooldowns. We could possibly get PS from this, but it also puts me in a bad position. You see how my Mage is here and my Rogue is here? If I stayed here, I wouldn't be able to heal my Rogue, and the Rogue could open on him with behind this pillar with a kidney bomb because my Rogue's retarded. He would literally just run behind this pillar like a delusional retard. For some reason, I think this guy is going to PS here, probably. I think he PSs. Yeah, he PS'd himself there. And then the rogue came out of stealth and cheap shot the mage, but I'm pretty sure he trinketed that cheap shot instantly to DB him, which he didn't even need to because we already got PS, so the mage of my team wasted trinket here. So now, since the setup is over, I'm going to want to run behind this pillar, because I know that the mage is going to come out of the sheep and then sheep me. So let's see if my mage resheeps. No, he didn't resheep, so that means, since my mage didn't resheep, that means the mage is going to try to sheep me here, and they're going to try, it looks like they're going, I'm pretty sure they're going to go on my rogue. I'm pretty sure they're just hitting the mage just to stop the damage. I'm pretty sure they just came out to cheap shot the mage. So, you see my positioning, I'm going to start running behind a pillar, so I line the sheep here, but he's sheeping my mage. So I run around this opposite side of the pillar, and now I realize I'm in line of blink DB. So I got to be really careful, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run across the map. Because the priest is over here, the mage is over here. So right now the mage could possibly blink DB me. But they also could smoke EB. There's two things they could do. He could blink DB me and sheep me, and smoke EB. They could do either one of them. So what I'm going to reposition so he can't, so I'm out of range of the blink DB. So I start repositioning, and now I see that the problem, since, look, you can see the mage here. Now I'm out of range of the blink DB, and my rogue's already low. Now is the time when there is smoke EB. So I can see, now I say pre-sack Smokey B here. I pre-sack him because the mage is out of line. He can't sheep me here. He's not casting sheep. So I'm able to pre-sack the Smokey B here. And then since I pre-sack the Smokey B, that means they can't CC me. So now I'm going to push in for CC. I have a full Hodge and I have a full blind. And I want to, since they're right here, I want to double blind them. But the priest got too fast. So I wasn't able to blind them both. And then he deaths it, which he got lucky on that. So, but I have a full Hodge, but so it doesn't matter. So I full Hodge anyways, and he's able to get a ring off that because my mage is right here, and the mage has no CS. So she should be able to get a full ring without even trying. So he casts ring. Let's see if he gets it. He should get it, sheep or ring, for sure. He doesn't, okay, he's just actually Down syndrome. He's actually just Down syndrome. Holy fuck. Yep. Trash, garbage, retard. I don't know why this has sound on there. So now the rogue on my team is going to have to use a CD. So... let's see what I'm telling him right now.
Step kick sheep.
So I'm telling him to step kick sheep. It looks like my mage got CS. He should have been able to get a sheep off that, but he's a complete Down syndrome retard. There was literally no reason. The mage had no CS. He should have been able to get off sheep off that so easily. He's a complete Down syndrome retard cunt fuck. So now I'm getting sheeped. The rogue on my team is 50% health, so he used a shadow meld, I think. Yeah, he used shadow meld there, and then
you're probably gonna come out
used his door of shadows to get away.
Yeah.
So, now the rogue of my team is so Down syndrome that he clicks his own stealth. So he has an absorb right now that's not going to break his own stealth. So he actually clicks himself out of stealth because he's actually that mentally retarded. Because right now I'm doing a complete and total carry right now. These are the worst players in the entire game. So now, since I have no DRs, I have no sheep DRs, I have no stun DRs, and they have no Smokey B. So now he got stunned and he half-kidneyed. The other rogue on the other team half-kidneyed the rogue on my team. So now he should be completely fine. I'm going to dispel his Mice Diction. We got a full kidney and cheap shot. So now this is going to force out the priest trinket here. He's going to have to trinket. He might even trinket a kidney shot. Okay, so instead of forcing the priest trinket, it forced the rogue's trinket. So the rogue trinket vanished there. So now the mage on my team didn't get a sheep again because he's mentally retarded. So now what I want to do, since they have sheep DR back on me soon, I'm going to want to position behind the pillar again so he can't sheep me. So I go back behind the pillar. I'm healing with instant cast spells, keeping him topped off. So the mage is going to want to push in for a sheep here in a second. So now, since this is a hard position to be in because the rogue got a re-stealth because he uses Vanish. So what the rogue is going to want to do, he's going to either open up on me with a cheap shot for the mage to blink sheep me, or he can just open up on my rogue because my rogue's not in stealth, and he can open up with my rogue with a rogue kidney, and the mage can DB sheep me. Those are the two setups they can do. Or the priest can push him and fear me, but I don't think he has it back for like 5 to 10 seconds. So we'll see what they do. He's probably gonna. He could also open up with a blind, but that's the worst thing he can. If he opens up with a blind, that's the worst thing he can do because I can just trinket bop him. So I'm telling. Oh, he opens up with a blind because he's mentally retarded. What a good rogue would do, he was just cheap shot me here. And then kidney shot my rogue. Because then the mage, if the mage was not Down syndrome, he would blink sheep me. And then they would get my trinket out of the way without me having to trinket. And then they would still have blind. Then I would have to bubble blind. But instead he trinkets. And I'm telling my rogue to save Banish. Because my rogue on my team is telling me he's going to vanish randomly right now. So I'm telling him save Banish until I'm CC'd. But then he's too slow once I get CC'd.
PDBs, you do now.
See, he's too slow. And now, so I trinket bop him on the Vendetta, which is the best case scenario. If you trinket bop Vendetta, you're getting 2 cooldowns out of the way for nothing. You're getting trinketing blind, which is always good, and you're bopping Vendetta, which is in kidney shot, which is really good. And now we can go offensive again. All we have to do is get the priest trinket, and we win the game on next setup. So we'll see what happens here.
You have trinkets now?
So right now I'm max ranging. I always want to be max ranging the mage. Because if I'm max ranging the mage, he won't ever be able to blink DB me. So the mage is going to want to push up in for a sheep here. Let's see what the mage is awful. He should always be pushing in for a sheep on me. He's getting sheep right now. Apparently the rogue on my team trinketed air, even though I haven't given him a single reason to trinket once this entire game. So now I'm going to tell my rogue that I'm going to max range. I'm going to tell him now when the mage comes in to blink DB me, you're going to save vanish for that moment. So as soon as I get DB'd, you're going to use your vanish because then he gets away for free. So
you can do a setup. Okay.
So I'm gonna start saying. So he's gonna have to trinket here. Trinket dome. So now I'm gonna start saying, you gotta save your vanish for when he blink DBs me.
So you have vanish though, right? As soon as he DBs me, I'll tell you.
So he's gonna blink DB me right here. You see he's blink DB me.
He DBs now. Run.
So he gets the vanish away. Of course, I gave him 30 seconds in advance to do this. He still almost didn't get it off. The rogue on the other team right now is Phantom Knives to try to get him out. So he gets a free restealth for that without having to use any cooldowns, and I get to hold bubble. So this is really good for us.
That's how you do a vanish. That's how. Dude, you came out of yourself. You came out of your own self.
And now what was happening next? The rogue on my team is actually so retarded, and I say it. The rogue on my team came out of stealth on his own will. You cannot. It's so crazy how I'm doing the biggest carries in all of life. So this guy came out of stealth on his own will because he's a complete Down syndrome retard. So, now I'm telling him Stun Yard is about to be off on the rogue. That means the rogue on my team, this rogue is going to run behind the pillar to try to stun my rogue. My rogue can stun him behind the pillar at 80% health. My mage is right there. He can blink back and one-shot this guy instantly. But they're too retarded to do that.
Retard! Cheap shot him behind the pillar. He's behind the pillar. You're not. Cheap shot him.
So the mage even sheeped him behind the pillar. So this rogue is completely behind the pillar. That means that the rogue on my team, and he's off stun guard. That means all the rogue on my team has to do is press kidney shot. And we automatically win the game. Look at the priest. Look at the priest is over here. Rogue's behind the pillar. But since my rogue is mentally retarded, he's completely clueless beyond belief and brain damage beyond life. He's not going to do that. So, the rogue gets away for this setup.
Go! Dude, you're so slow and bad.
Yeah, so now I tell him I have Hodge, so then I tell him all you have to do, your only job is to stun the rogue, because I can Hodge the priest, he has no PS, he has no trinket, we automatically win the game if he stuns the rogue when I stun the priest.
Behind a pillar! He's behind a pillar! Do you realize that? You don't realize that, you're so bad! I have a full Hodge open! Oh, your only job is to open, your only job is to open! Go! I have a double blind too, we win right here.
So we win the game right here.
Oh, I have a full blind, we win. Dude.
And you can see this mage only got one sheep on me this entire game by blink DBing, and that's all because of positioning. If you were playing with any other paladin, he would have got sheeped a million times this game because he has no idea how to position. You always want to be max ranging the mage, know when Smokey B is coming, based on their positioning, and it's the freest win of all time. And that's what's called